Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. So today we're going to look at modules, but before we begin, I've been doing some enhancements. I've added little transistors or whatever, capacitors. What are they called? Basic electronic components. Okay, whatever. I feel like that's what it's called. Okay. I added a main line for that and one for the soldering or whatever. They haven't caught up yet, so the old one is still somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. But eventually, there you go. It'll catch up. And I did this because I thought we needed a dedicated line if I'm going to continue producing these wherever. It would be easier to manage, so that is what we've been doing. I mean, placing a substation here and there. Substations are just big, huge electric poles. They're good for solar panels accumulator setups later on. But I was just using it for that. I have finally got this sort of set up now. So I have a decent amount of lead here being produced. These guys will keep up fine. And then, of course, lots of chemical plants here. And then burning ridiculous amount of the hydrogen. You know, this is not running at full speed or anything right now, but it gives you an idea, the setup, or at least my setup. It's not the best setup or anything, but it's my setup, and I enjoy my setup, so I'm happy with it for now. And then, of course, the hydrogen is being shipped all the way over here, which comes to another point or issue maybe over time that I might be producing too much hydrogen, and then we'll have to figure out what to do there. Or not hydrogen, this stuff here, the sulfur dioxide, but then we can turn these to heavy or whatever over time, so that's fine. My oil is slightly lower than normal, but I assume that's just because that's pretty heavy. I assume the train and stuff and all that oil is pretty decent still, but it's probably because we're in like full speed battery production. I think that's where things are really going, and that's probably one of our biggest lead eaters too, in a sense, even though these are pretty slow at crafting. I would assume that's eating up a lot of the lead right now. And, of course, they're going up here. I've doubled the accumulators because they're pretty slow at crafting, actually. They're 10 seconds. Plus, you know, missing batteries and stuff doesn't help. Where this one, it seems to be... yeah. It's faster. More than double faster, actually. I've also doubled the output here and doubled the output on the accumulator. So... might not be the next episode, might not be the one after, whatever, but we're going to go out and start putting solar panels in. I'm thinking of starting to install them in this area here first, but I haven't decided. It could be over here, but there's some stuff I haven't collected there yet, so in this area here would be probably a good start, and then I could protect this area and whatnot. But yeah, biters are moving in slowly. You can see that they've been moving more and more in. What I like about this is actually they've been moving in right in the center in between me and Electro, which I find kind of interesting. They do move over time in, so that's kind of normal, but nothing big or big deal there. I've been keeping an eye on Electro stuff. I haven't been able to see all this. I really need to get a radar over here. Oddly enough, Electro sing... Ooh, he ran out of power? It doesn't matter. He's normal gun turret, so they'll be fine. But I guess he ran out of power, which is fine because now he won't produce pollution, right? So you can see there's a bit of pollution retracting back. So now that he has no pollution, he doesn't have to worry about the biters attacking him anyways. But yeah, he must have ran out. And we don't want that in the future either, so that's why we're working hard. If we click here, our coal levels... Now, these are going to be inaccurate, but 1.4. Look at down to 60% and down to 51%. Those two coal bases. Oh, my God. That's actually worse than I thought they were. So these solar panels and accumulators are definitely the most important thing for our future. So basic modular board is kind of like the must-have thing that we're going to need here. And it's going to require tin, and then I guess this is the tin, and then copper, etc., etc. It's going to require dirty water, though, oddly enough. I'm a little confused about that, but I guess we're going to have to figure that one out. So dirty water's up here. So there's some more tin here. So tin, copper, the boards. Oh, that's not tin, that's plastic. There's the tin. Copper. I kind of don't want to put it in the way of everything else, to be honest. Where's poop water created, by the way? Is it down further? Here it is. She could do it over here, maybe. Wouldn't be a bad spot, maybe in this area. Okay, so it looks like one of the things we want to use is these, because this looks like it's going to be sort of the must-have. Now, here's a good question. Copper, tin, the board, and... Oh, yeah, that's a lot for a 2x2, isn't it? The crafting speed on these are lovely, though. But, look at that. So you have that slot filled in. And you're going to need the boards. Now, we have boards manufactured, but at the same time, we're going to have to make a new manufacturing of them because it's the one, not both. Or, yeah, it's just the one, but it's pretty much consumed there, and it's taking all the space there anyways. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do that. Maybe right here, actually. Okay. Let's get more of these made because I'm sure I'll need more over time, and pretty easy. Yeah, they're good. The reason I'm using these is 2.25 crafting speed versus this is only 1.25, so making these are a lot better. They're smaller footprint too, though sometimes I feel like that's a problem more than a good thing just because, you know, less room to work with, but either way, this should work out just fine. And then I'm hoping, just for now, I guess we could just dump it over here. And then we can do some underground belts, etc. over here, so... Thankfully these reds are longer than normal. It's probably the best part of Bob's is having these extended. Now there's other mods that do this, but I would normally not do this, but because it's part of Bob's, I find that, you know, whatever, that's Bob's, so that's how it's done, right? But normally I wouldn't be very acceptable of kind of increasing the belt range and stuff like that, because I find it, I don't like to use the word saying it's cheap or cheaty, but at the same time it doesn't feel as right to me. So you know, adding mods for those kind of benefits I've never enjoyed too much, but when it comes to being part of Bob's, I mean, that's the Bob experience, so in that sense I feel like it's not so bad, you know, but I normally wouldn't add one of those to my normal gameplay. Oops. So let's change your offset to be there. Okay. There you go. Silly. There you go. And that'll produce those. Okay. So 1 out of 1 million things down, 1 million and 1 things left to go. So you got to bring tin down here. That's going to be an easy job. Then we're going to have to bring poop water. We'll have to figure out how we're going to do that, or if we're going to produce more or what yet. So let's get these up and running here first. So yeah, you got your copper and tin you're going to bring down. Copper and tin are right there, actually. That's not so bad. 1 copper, 1 tin. That's going to be taken over, though, by the space of things. But maybe we could be smarter this time. We can do this, so it's kind of... You know, that gives it more room to breathe, right? That might not be a bad idea. I have a feeling that these are not going to require much time. Oh, 10 seconds. I take that back. Those actually take a lot of time, so we're going to probably have to have lots of these over time. Not so good. Here I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's not a big deal. These probably will produce like 1 million a second, so it's not, you know. No, not the case. Might as well get more of these manufactured anyway. So, with that being the case, maybe more. I don't know if I need them, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then, do we have normal? No, I don't. Okay, we'll get more of those going. And then I'm thinking we need to ship them up here or whatever. Let's figure out poop water here, where poop water is. Ooh, poop water. You're actually used sort of nearby. This is actually a very nice gift, because this will save us a lot of headache, I think. Yeah, okay, let's bring this up here. And this one up here. We'll do that. See, I know I don't need to do this, but this is just a habit. There we go. So poop water is now a feature. These take long enough that this probably will make it just fine, and we could probably increase the production if we need to up there. Okay, so we have almost everything now. This is actually really good. A little better than I was expecting, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get these guys going. So you are going to be the grab, 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 and grab, and you guys are going to be the spit, 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 and spit. There you go. But let's, you're going to be dropping these one over. There you go. One over. And then we need to change you even more and have your offset here. We'll have your offset the same way. Do you get it? I think so. There you go. I think so. Yeah. And then this will make the boards, of course. There you go. Now we're going to run out of belts, oddly enough. So let's go get ourselves some more belts. Okay. My dump of yellow belts there over time. Actually, sometimes keeping yellow belts not a bad idea, because I can recycle them over time through other things like the fasten splitters, things like that. Okay, so we just need to bring the tin and stuff down, and that's pretty much it. We got good room there too, so excellent. So let's funnel the tin. Just so we'll bring it down here. It doesn't really matter where we bring it, to be honest. Let's bring it down here. Ooh, actually, oh no, we can fix this. Just gonna make a big deal out of that. I'm like, wait, why? There's no big deal out of that. There you go. And here we go. So we'll bring the tin. There you go. And then we'll do the same for the copper. And oh yeah, you're gonna want to bring it one before, actually. There you go. Oops, there you go. And then yeah, let's get a splitter on the. I guess you could be using the, using these. I mean, doesn't really matter to me. It's not like you need a faster one, but these lines are not really fast yet, so why waste, right? Okay, and then let's get some power over here if we can. There you go. Let's get some LUTs here. Nice. It's like, I was going to put it there, but you know what? There's like random poles in the middle of nowhere. I don't even think they're connected to anything, so it might be a bit of a waste. There you go. Getting a little light makes me happy in life. Okay, so we did good here. Now we just grab this stuff. And then we'll have you grab further up, please. And you too. You too. And then you too. One thing I think you can do, and I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but I think you could set the offset further, no? I don't know what will happen when I set the offset. Will it grab from back there? No, it doesn't seem so. Always wondered if I could grab the offset up higher, but I think it doesn't work that way. Interesting. And there we go. We got the new boards in. Now we got to decide what we're going to do next here. So I assume we're going to create a lot of these over time. No doubt in that. What we're going to probably want to figure out is, like, okay, so there's different things like this. So do we just switch them when we want them? Are they going to be a pain in my ass and require, like, see, these require 10 of each, right? But that's not a big deal, right? But what are they going to be like in, down the road? Will I require a bunch of them for research? Because I think so far most of the research doesn't require that except this thing here. And this unlocks new ones, so please give me some Tylenol, please. Oh no, I'm already seeing it. It uses multiple boards. Okay, so raw speed module. So here's your speed module. And your next speed module uses a module board and speed circuit. Yeah, so it looks like... That's for the research, though, but still. Look at the components required to make these. Yeah, go kill me now, please. Is that the effing Iron Man outfit? That's funny. I gotta take a little picture here, but yeah, that's the Iron Man outfit. That's awesome. Okay. How come that looks like the armor from Fallout? Is that the Fallout armor too? The power armor? From one of the older series or whatever? I don't know. Anyways, so speed module, yeah. So if you want to learn the speed module, you learn the speed module. You get the effect of the actual speed module, that's a nice little increase. Then you can make these, which require module contact, module main board, module case, speed. Oh god, it's a bunch of stuff. Okay, give me a headache. So, that being said, to make these normal chips, I guess, or whatever, the basic ones here. Okay, these ones are the normal ones, I see. This is something else, okay. Basically, electronic component, transistors, and solder. We've made all those. Now, where are all of them? Okay, here's the transistor. It's kind of nice that that was done, at least on that side. I don't know the crafting speed on the transistor, to be honest. Offset. Oh, actually. Wait, why? Oh. What the? There you go. The reason they have multiples like that is because, like, corner placing and stuff like that, I've noticed, but... There we go. So there's the transistors. Just stole the guy's light. What a jerk I am. Whatever. It's like there's not even a good spot to place the light. Anyway, so yeah, we got the transistors. We can tunnel those underground here. We're definitely doing that with a red, though, because it looks like we're running out of room, period, over here. Okay. And let's hook these up. So there you go. We got the transistors. Now we need the other guys here. So we need capacitor, solder. Okay, so all that is coming down here, just actually right in front of us. In fact, this works out pretty damn good. That can go there and then jump, and then this could go over here and then jump. My only concern here is these still have the old ones, so which shouldn't be a big deal, but we'll have to work with that. So let's bring these down over here somewhere for now. See, this is the thing. Do I make all of them, or do I just do a couple of them? Or I guess eventually I should fan out and do all of them, but... Sounds like a lot of work. What is this going to run out on? Ah, basic circuit board. So it's like, why do you look like you're going to run out of a material? It's like, you do have basic circuit boards. It should be, here they are, right here. But I'm happy that I've fixed my throughputs and stuff like that over time and just changed things. So, you know, it's going to make my life a lot easier over time. It'll take a bit of time, but at the same time, life will get better. Okay, so I don't know how to do this yet or where I'm going to do it, you know, all that kind of stuff. But we go 1... And there's probably more than those as well over time. I have a feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So you can say this is the 5. I have a feeling there's going to be more, but... Well, there already is more, right? But I think there's going to be even more than more. So there you go. Just make it kind of hard to see what's here. Oh, we haven't even hooked these up yet. Here's the mix one that we need to get rid of in a sense. Oh, this is going to be problematic, period. Yeah, I see the problematic issue quite clearly here. Okay, these are fine here, but then these are going to have to scoot down here for now. Because then we're going to have to output somewhere, and I'll probably rather output down than upwards, but we'll see. And then these ones, they can just sit like so. There you go. And then we just need the transistors, which... This is where I'm running out of space, aren't I? Damn it. We're just gonna have to go and change this even more, I guess. I should have probably not done that. Where are these guys? Oh, here they are. These like flow perfectly on this side, but I still don't want the things on that side. So there you go. I'll just bring these down. There you go. And then there we go. And then what we can do with this guy is, well, we'll make a mess, because that's the Kane style of things, right? Oh! This will work, but it's going to be more of a mess than I was thinking or wanting. There you go. Nice mess there. There we go. Yeah, much of a mess there, but that'll work. And then we can get these guys up. So you, and then we can do whatever here. So how am I gonna do this? This one here, I guess. So you pick up from over here. I hate how this comes up when I do the... There you go. That'll work. And then we just need to get the, the wiring over here, which will be full wire in the future, but for now, not really. We could always disable the one so that they have time to catch up over time, or clean up the bar or the things, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, we'll get you. There you go. Yeah, we might just disable these for now, just so they can catch up and clean up the bar we have down here, so it fills up full of the... You can see it's almost done anyways. We've already spent a bunch of materials, but oh well. Just getting rid of the basic materials on my inventory. Okay, so now we're just gonna extend these, of course. Oh wait, you haven't crafted yet. No, because you haven't picked up the boards. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. This setup can't work, period, if I do them on separate builds. Oh, I just forgot about that. Just in the microphone. Oh, crap. Gotta get rid of my dishes there. Yeah. Problematic issue here. Damn. I forgot all about that. Easy fix. So that's gonna be the full lead one, and yeah, we're gonna bring back old days over here. I mean, I assume these take time to make anyways, right? 2.5 seconds is actually not that bad. Okay, no, that'll still be the output. Okay, but this is gonna all change a bit more. So here we go. These are gonna be combined again, like so. Except... like that. And then we're going to have to fix this one up. It's going to turn into the full crap, right? Might as well just screw this over now. There you go. There you go. So now it's full. So problem is, of course, those can't get there. So we're going to have to do something about that. And the only thing I can think of is... It'd have to be like this, right? Yeah. That's the way to do it, I guess. And then we can swing these around. There we go. Not as clean, but it will at least work. And so yeah, 2 on that belt. Oh yeah, but I still can't grab... Oh yeah, because you got rid of that one. I meant to put it down there, but now you screwed that over. Where is those ones coming from? Actually, no, this will work out, because they come from over there anyways. There we go. There we go. Wait, they have a little health? Oh, because they can be used for the thing, I guess? Oh. Okay, there you go. And then, yeah, this is getting cut off, right? Yeah. It's like, what's going on here? You know, it's probably easier because I'm going to still use the line, right? There you go. There we go. And then we want the fast inserters over here, which are going to put them on the wrong side when these get used up. So I'm going to have to fix that here in a second. Drop position. Ah, yeah, but we can't drop it like that anyways. I mean, it'll be like that, but they can't be all in the same belt, right? Because this is a whole different setup. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet, to be honest, but it'll be something like this. So it'll be you. There you go. We got our types. Now, why is this not processing? Oh yeah, because we got rid of the... There we go. There we go. And then we can start giving this crap the materials or whatever. Okay, and then what I might do for now is buffer them up with steel chests, but it's not actually a bad idea. And then do with whatever I want later on with them. This might overmake them, but they're going to be used for research anyways, right? And then... There you go. And then for the research itself, I guess it's a different science one, which I guess I can work on. Probably not too crazy, hopefully. A module lab. Okay, so boom, 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 I think. Aha. I might not remove, but move this water to a different spot. So it's kind of out of our way. Oh crap. I don't even know where these are quite going yet, to be honest. We might have end up breaking some of this piping, which I'll have to fix later on, but whatever. Oh, here you go. I was like, damn, I can't even do this because I don't have pipe, but I did have pipe. There you go. Funny thing is, this is my slowing point right here. Is it slowing or is it almost slowing? No, because that was buffered, so yeah. We're going to need one more of these at least built, I think. Unless if it's running out of the solution here. No, they're fine. So yeah, my buckling right now is probably that. We'll see. Maybe it's keeping up. If it's keeping up, it's just barely. Oh yeah, actually it probably does keep up. How many? 2.5, and these are 5, right? 10 seconds. Yeah, yeah, but you produce 4 boards. Actually, yeah, this is the right math. This is the right rate. Oh no, but there's slightly one more. Am I derping here? Maybe I'm not. I don't know. It's working anyways. 4. But then it takes 10 seconds. Yeah, so you could say 2.5 seconds for each one instead, but then... meh, whatever. It works. Math doesn't want to work for me today. I'm too tired. Oh, that's why things are slowing down. I'm going to have to increase the throughput of these guys now. That's easy. I got all this expansion here. Okay, so Science Lab. I just wanted to place these so we can look at them. I'll figure out how I'm going to do the setup for the automation on these later, but there they are. So there you go. Module casing, main board, speed circuits, etc. So these ones I guess I'll have to do. I'll do those off camera probably, but where are they anyways? There you are. Oh, that's it. It's just that. So it's the same thing, but it's the main board. So I haven't even made the main board yet, derp. And then you got this main board. Oh, we've been already making those. And then you got this one, plastic and aluminum plate. I haven't done any aluminum yet, but I do have an aluminum train, I think. So aluminum is somewhere in here. Aluminia. Oh, great. So it's some weird-ass name. And that's made from sodium. Wow, okay. Bauxite and sodium. Okay. That's just the seawater, right? So we've already done that. So it's just a setup for a different processing. Might do that off camera too. We'll see. But either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time.